Hey guys, Tarek here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Semoskiy, playing for you today. Spawning on the right we have Frost, playing as COH2, and his loadout is Firestorm, Overwatch, and Fortification. So a very unconventional loadout here. I mean, I do enjoy using the Goliath as much as the next man, but the problem with COH2 in the current iteration, very hard to win without calling infantry. But that being said, maybe Firestorm would work on this map. He went double, in fact he has gone for double Sturms. So that could be very effective on the garrison heavy center of this map. So in fact I imagine that's what we'll be seeing. Anyway. On the left we have Fortune playing as Soviet, and his loadout is Lend-Lease, Guard Rifle, Combined Arms, and Terror, so also somewhat unconventional loadout. Both these guys about rank 30 with these factions. So this should be a good and close match. So yeah, this is a good spot for the Sturms to engage from. Only one window down here. The conscripts urarring around from the side should be able to swing this engagement into the conscripts' favour. And there we go, that's exactly what we see happen. So in those situations, engaging from this position with the Sturms actually not the worst. Oh man, it's going to be a wipe. No. Close call though. Looks like he's going to jump into this garrison. Very hard to push back out through here. You don't have control of this garrison. But yeah, engaging from here is not the worst idea with Sturms, because you know there's only one window here firing at those 4 Sturms, and that's 1 out of 6 models from the conscripts fighting. It's like, you know, they're doing a 1/6 of their damage and you're doing a 1/4 of your damage essentially due to all the bonuses from the garrison. So you are coming out on top, plus the range. Sturm's good at close range. Favour the Sturms as well. So in those situations, you know, if you've got something with the SMG and only one window, it may be a good idea to fight. But in most other situations, or if that one window contains the LMG, probably wouldn't recommend engaging like that. Conscripts did get forced out of this garrison here. I mean, they also chucked some sandbags down here, which would make it hard for light vehicles, if not impossible, to get through that region. And we're actually going to see tier 1 here, very rare. So we're going to be seeing the clown car, perhaps. Where are the... No, he doesn't have enough munitions as of yet for a flamethrower, but I imagine he wants to. And that can be very useful. In fact, no, he's going for a mine instead of a flamethrower. So, I mean, I'm not sure about this. Go for the mine instead of the flamethrower. I feel like this has a very limited window of opportunity to actually work. And you're kind of shorting yourself by not getting that flamethrower as well. Look at this. I mean, 2 models up here. What is this retreat path? Oh my god! I feel sorry for Frost. Look at this. Oh man, look. This man's running back to base. But these two, where the hell are they going? They're going for a lap around the lake. You know, it's nice and scenic around here. So like, oh yeah, we'll just go for a quick jog around the lake before we head back to base. Need to get their cardio up. And now they have completed their retreat, apparently, after that. I mean, I feel like Fortune... I mean, he obviously could have stuck around and killed those guys, but he kind of was a good sport about it and didn't try and wipe them out. Still, I feel like things are kind of going more in the favour of Fortune at the moment, thanks to this scout car. And he's actually not gone for the flamethrowers. Once again, he's got the minesweeper. Let's go and spot this mine here. But you can't defuse from inside the half-track, though you can obviously spot mines from inside it. And that used to be quite a popular tactic, putting sweepers inside a scout car, but I suppose Soviet Tier 1 is so unpopular these days, you don't see it that often.
Supply sector under attack.
There we go, mine goes off, takes down at least one model, perhaps 3. And looks like he got that Raketa out, managed to kill those sandbags. So it won't be bugging out his retreat path anymore. So really good start here for Fortune. He's, as you can see, he's now cutting off this fuel. He's had very good control of his fuel and this northern munitions point so far. So he's in a good spot, but it looks like we're going to see a tech truck coming out from Frost. It's going to be the mechanized regiment. Yeah, see, this is probably not what I would recommend. 3 windows here. But perhaps maybe only one of those windows could actually fire from here. Looks like this tree was kind of blocking line of sight. The model's shooting at this. Squad. Here comes the M3 though. It's taking a lot of small arms damage from these Sturms up close. This thing does have rear armor, unlike the Kubel, and it is quite vulnerable on that rear armor to small arms. But this Raketen set up here as well. Looks like he's trying to bait him in with these Sturms. Raketen's trying to creep up now, get in range. Here we go. Oh, but he misses at max range. I thought that was a shot for sure. I mean, so did Frost, it looks like. Very lucky break there for Fortune. The squad coming down here now. There's an interesting bit of wire there. I'm not sure what the purpose is of that. Oh, no. It's way before they finish the snipe there. Still hasn't regathered his fuel. He's got a mine up there as well. Which is heavily delaying his light vehicle at this stage. You know, you wonder if it's even worth going for Luke's. Perhaps he's better going for the Puma straight away. Try and counter the inevitable T-70. But at the same time, Fortune does have access to guards. Guards are a very effective counter to the Puma. Oh, with that sniper, man. This thing is no joke. Doing a lot of damage in the center. I think that squad almost dying there. And also nice to see him putting down some sandbags here. It's very good to try and put sandbags down on your opponent's fuel in this situation, because they're almost never going to make use of this cover, and you will. Every time you come down here and harass it, you have to push back out into sandbags. Very difficult, often requiring a vehicle. And yes, so this is exactly what we're going to see from Frost's. Oh, once again, he's this time he's ghosted sandbags. He's actually going to try to plant them, but yeah, blocking these retreat paths. And that is one of the main qualms with Semoskiy Summit as opposed to the winter version. Very abusive, having these small avenues out of your base. Here comes the Puma. Going to chase down the scout car. Misses his first shot. No mines on this road though. He's going to try to chase him down. And he does. Now the T-70 has to be careful. Oh, did I? Oh man, he wasn't paying any attention over here. Lost a squad of conscripts. So all of a sudden, I mean, things were going so well for Fortune, but he loses that scout car. Now he loses conscript squad, and just like that, Frost's army is he's about 10 supply ahead right now. He's in a good spot all of a sudden, and Puma's trying to chase down the T-70, but takes the AT grenade. So that's not going anywhere. So yeah, at this stage, Fortune could, you know, pop out some guards, and he'd be in a really good spot. And now he is abusing with these sandbags now, putting sandbags down here to block, just ghosting them. And it looks like it's going to, yeah, it's maybe going to net him a Raketin kill. I don't like to see people doing stuff like this. Oh, it's going to be a dead Sturm squad. Maybe if the snipers can snipe him on retreat. No, they switched targets to this squad. Remember the OKW Puma, once against Vet 1, will have our aim shot pretty effective against snipers. As you may have seen in Micro Tips and Tricks 5. We've got a Kugel here. Trying to knock down the sniper. It does have bonus accuracy against the sniper, but doesn't even get a single model. That is unfortunate, but it looks like he managed to use it to recapture the north. In fact, he's going to try to repair that up and use it. He hasn't repaired his T-70 though. I feel like that's a slightly high priority. What was that squad doing? Yeah, they're running back from over here, I don't know, but you know, they're going to do some capping there in the north. Kubel has to stop repairs there. Oh man, these snipers extremely low. Here comes... Oh, but he gets the kill. What was that? Bad play there by Frost, just diving in there with his squad, but kills the Kubel, so that's kind of revenge. But now we've got a mine here. And he's about to run over it, and he does. Destroyed engine. Oh man, this is just such a rude critical. Destroyed engine from a very cheap mine. He's going to take an AT grenade and will be vulnerable to even the T-70. If this had full health, could easily go on for the kill here. Doesn't yet. And we've got two Sturms coming out. Do they have the support package? Neither of them do. So they're not going to repair it up super quickly. And it looks like it's actually going to go down here. Conscripts hurrying in for the AT grenade. Here come the Sturms. And there goes the Puma. The destroyed engine, eh? It is really bad luck for Frost. That being said, he hasn't been sweeping those mines. That I've noticed, at least. Oh man, Raketin misses. Oh god, he's having a bad day. He's having a bad luck day here. Where's the Shrek squad? Okay, they're in the north. Just only got the Raketin in the center. Where is that Raketin? Okay, jumped into the garrison. Getting flamed out here. How was that not dead? Did he use the crew repair on it? Perhaps he did. But he gets the kill there, and wipes that squad on retreat. So all of us, once again, I mean, lots of swings in this game. Just when I thought Frost was down and out, knocks out the T-70, knocks out that flamethrower squad. So I mean, if we take a look at army size, pretty much level peggings at this stage. In fact, maybe a slight edge to Frost, but no, he calls in some guards. Does Fortune, and he's back up in the lead again. Also bringing in the SU-76. I don't know why he's getting the SU-76, if I'm honest. Perhaps he's so used to facing against Scavenge, he's just expecting that flak panzer and needs that as the response, but that's not what we're going to see here. Actually, you know, we're seeing Firestorm from Frost, and the commander abilities are now ready. I see PPSH conscripts. Oh yes, I do love me some PPSH conscripts, and you can even hit the dirt here. The dirt makes conscripts immune to suppression and gives them the equivalent of light cover, but it doesn't stack with regular cover. And once you do it, you have to stay on the dirt for a few seconds. I think it's about 5 seconds before you can deactivate it, so gotta be careful about when you use it. But yeah, it used to be I mean, a very good way of dodging those close air support pinning strafes that used to be so popular, but close air support obviously got heavily nerfed. So here we go, we're gonna see the Hetzer. Hetzer versus SU-76. This is gonna be an interesting one. Here comes the Hetzer, opens up on the garrison. SU-76 misses again. A lot of shot blockers here between the two tanks. I believe the way it works, I haven't analysed this yet, it will be eventually covered in my starter series, but I think if you roll a hit, it will go through the walls, but if you just scatter, it will connect with the walls. But I could be wrong, and it looks like another squad goes down, man. There's some bad preservation here by Fortune.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
And here's the Hetzer now, forcing away a few squads. It's got the machine gun upgrade on it as well. Yeah, Fortune also wondering what the hell is going on there. That's how I thought it worked. How I thought it worked is if you rolled a hit, which is, you know, guaranteed 100% chance to land on this target, then it would go through the wall. But if you're relying on scatter, so if you didn't roll a guaranteed hit and it would just go near the target, it would actually connect with the shot blockers on the way there. But I do need to do some testing on that, so don't quote me on that yet. Oh man, we're going to see recouped losses here. A very unusual play here by Frost. And now the hits are just ripping in to that guard squad. Get in range for an AT grenade.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
2 AT grenades in fact, and now SU-76 trying to finish the job, misses though. I imagine the hit has a very small target size. That was a hit there, but we'll be able to survive one more. These conscripts perhaps being forgotten about. Just have to pop a retreat there. Trying to soft retreat there with the sniper. Yeah, I think he just needs to hard retreat, and he ends up costing himself a model. Did manage to regather his fuel, which was stolen there briefly by Frost, but at the same time this squad up here is also Managed to secure this fuel, so a lot of trading of fuels here. A lot of cut-off sectors. This cut-off about to be going by Fortune as well. Gonna cut off the southern munitions. So we did see a battle group here by Frost. I wonder if he's going to be going for the King Tiger next. So usually, you know, with scavenge, you see the flak pans are being brought in as a stopgap measure. This time we're seeing the hits are doing the same job, but it seems to actually be quite effective so far. Especially on a map with this many garrisons like Semoskiy. Makes it rather hard for the Su-76 to try and chase it down as well. And the guards just, yeah, really not effective against the Hetzer. From what I've seen so far, at least. Still, PPS-8 conscripts very, very strong against Volksgrenadiers. As you can see here, just ripping them to shreds. And actually going to get a flank on this Hetzer here. Perhaps this is the opportunity he's waiting for. No, but Raketin in a really nice position. Going to catch this Su-76. Down it goes. Nicely done there by Frost. Good Raketin positioning. Hetzer's trying to reposition now as well. Trying to face forwards against the incoming threat. And here comes actually a Puma. He's rebuilt a Puma. He's just chucking infantry at this, but this is not going well for Fortune at all. He's bringing the Zis now, but very late. Gonna line up a shot on the Hetzer. And now he's actually having to retreat that Zis because of these Sturms. And you can upgrade both the flamethrower and the support package on the Sturms, rather luckily, so they're doing their thing. Gonna try and hunt down the sniper. Not having much luck so far. In and out of cloak. This is very risky jumping into this garrison. Want to get one shot off on those Sturms before retreating. Other Sturms here trying to repair up. But he's going to abandon that. 2-man, it's going to take way too long. Better off just running it with a mechanized HQ and reinforcing those Sturms. Very reliant on these Sturms to do his damage at this stage as well. But he does have enough fuel, or just about has enough fuel to tick to tier 4. And Fortune has ticked to tier 4. He's bringing out a T-34, so this should be very effective against that Hetzer. Also quite effective against the Puma. Especially because it doesn't have Vet 1 yet. If it did have Vet 1, you know, the aim shot could lock the turret on the T-34 and maybe turn things around, but not at this stage. So he's yet to rebuild it. Guards closing in on the Puma. I think he's trying to keep his T-34 as a bit of a surprise. Looks like he's going to try bring it in on the flank, perhaps. No, maybe not. Gets us back up, back on the battlefield, tearing into those guards once again. Oh, here comes the conscripts rearing in for the Hetzer. Takes one shot, will be able to take engine damage here. Oh, takes another hit from the Zis. T-34 a bit late to the party. Now it's going in, but we've got a Raketin in a nice spot. Lands one shot on the T-34. Looks like he's going to continue the chase though. Well, no Shreks. He gets the hitter. Clears the Raketin as well. We're trying to stay in range. We'll outrange the T-34 by 10, so if you can stay in that range, can pick away at the T-34 quite safely. Oh, he's about to run into the Zis. No, Zis didn't quite get it shot off in the nick of time. Sturm's forcing the Zis back. Oh, but he's taking a lot of damage on those Sturms. Oh, he goes for the ram! Doesn't quite get the kill though. Pop smoke, he's trying to run away. All I mean, ram. How long has it been since I've seen a ram? He's using attack round. Oh, but he gets a destroyed engine though. It's not dead, and I don't think he can range it. He's going to Ura in with the conscripts trying to steal it. And he does. Does have a destroyed engine though. Will be rather slow. And his combat engineer's back here on base. Doesn't have any repairs nearby, but he's going to stick around, kill that Raketin, and another headset for Frost. Didn't end up ticking up, going for that hitzer again. Oh man, this has been a roller coaster of a game. Now the squad trying to chase down the stolen Puma. He's on the road, very fast on the road, even with the destroyed engine. Oh, but he gets it there. Oh, small arms on the rear armor of the Puma. Finishes the job just as it was about to get to safety. Fortune floating a lot of everything right now. I can't understand why. This has been some hectic gameplay here, but he needs to get another T-34 out as quickly as possible. Oh man, he loses his Zis there. That's a sniper doing 28 kills. Still going alright. But yeah, Fortune floating on. So is Frost actually. Frost probably needs another Raketin. And lost this one earlier. Take a look at the VPs. Frost actually slightly behind. But it's anyone's game at this stage.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Frost does have control of this southern fuel, so he's got a lot of resources coming in. Fortune needs to regroup. He's now spent most of his stuff. He's gone for a howitzer.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Oh man, an ML20. Well, it's been a while since I've seen one of these bad boys, but he's built it quite far forwards. I think that is in range. Maybe not of the Hetzer, but some things, probably the Puma could range it from there. I'd say so. Anyway, we'll have to see how this goes. It will be quite hard to reach that though, by, you know, from the south. Semoskiy, a pretty effective map for protecting the howitzer. I wonder if you can build them up here.
T-34 ready for combat.
In this neutral zone. Okay, so fresh T-34 for Fortune. Oh, looks like he got a bit of rubber band action there. He crushes that Boomer wreck. Hasn't revealed the fact that he's got the ML20 quite yet. And now Frost has actually put down his tier 4. He's building some overs. And that is the issue with going for Soviet tier 4 at the moment. T-34 just doesn't do enough to infantry and gives a lot of veterancy to all these Shrek squads. Now he's got recoup losses. He's just charging forwards. Here comes the T-34. He's going for the Hetzer. No, he's gone for the crush. He got a couple models there, but he loses that. Too busy trying to micro that crush. Loses that Vet 3 conscript squad. Big loss there. I don't understand why they want to remove crush, because as you can see, it's taking all of his micro there. End up losing the conscript squad as a result. Here comes the ML20. Barraging in this region. Doesn't kill anything yet. He's trying to go for the concussion grenade. Had to retreat before it came out though. And it looks like Fortune did manage to hold the line there, but lost his Vet 3 cons. And because Frost used recoup losses, I'd say his manpower situation probably a lot better than Fortune's. So he came out on the edge, in the lead there. And also didn't get anything done with this house. It looks like it maybe grazed one squad. So I admire his efforts, but yeah, the house is not always the best unit. Now he's gone for a max on his sight ticked. Tier 2. Oh no. Lost those Vet 3 cons. Trying to kill that Ober squad. Sniper missed that last shot as they're retreating. He needed those cons really badly to try and keep these Volksgrenadiers at bay.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Oh man, he's taking so many rockets from every direction here. Kitten resets up. This is going to be dead T-34. Yep. Oh, but it looks like one Shrek squad just went down there. That's a good prize. The sniper's just doing its thing. Where is the Zis? Zis is backing away. Now we've got double Shreks on that squad. That's going to be super nasty. ML20 starts back up again, trying to target the Raketen. No luck so far. So Fortune on the back foot quite badly now after losing those T-34s. And those vetted up conscripts. He's in a really rough spot. And Frost now about 200 fuel. He's going to have enough for a Panther very shortly. And Fortune's not going to have much to answer him with apart from T-34s. Does have the sniper though, but got to be very, very careful. Can go down quite quickly to Obers, especially if it's already on low health, as it is currently. Gotta try and wipe these Obers before they get vetted. Let's just stop shooting on the move so the DPs can fire. Wait, does he not even have DPs on the squad? I only hear PTRS is firing there. Here comes a hit. Guards get away though. Can't afford to lose three Vet 3 squads in a short space of time. And meanwhile, Frost has been doing some nice harassment. I'm going to be capping this. He's got all the south, including the south fuel, which still hasn't been recaptured by Fortune. He's been losing a lot of fuel income. But more importantly, it's all been going to Frost's bank. He's got a rather sizable sum of fuel right now. Now, Fortune just blind firing onto the ramp, trying to catch squads as they come out. Still hasn't got a single kill with us yet though. Bit of capping going on there in the north.
Supply sector under
I
attack.
wonder if Frost is going to try save his manpower now, try get a tank of some description. Which meanwhile probably needs to save for his IO2. Maybe get some demo charges down. He needs to be able to wipe some of these squads. He's going in for the crush. He's doing alright. Gets 3 models there. Now forced away by the kitten. Triple cap running for Frost here. Fortune draining quite quickly. Frost is maybe going to even take the lead here. Guards charge into the center. Quite a lot of damage to these overs straight away. I'm just going to try to stop the cap, but they're taking sniper fire as well. And that is the IO2 coming in now. Perhaps hoping to get the sniper. Doesn't target that, actually targets the ISG instead. Surprised, oh no, the ML20 has refaced. Looks like it's firing in this region as well. Ooh, finally gets a kill there. Only took 3 barrages, but he's on the board. So it's going to be a mass retreat by Frost. There's no chance. The IL2. Well, now he has a chance because it's been shot down by the COH2. Still can't push back out through this ramp with that ML20 firing. That probably should be what the ML20 targets most of the game, just in this region, trying to catch squads as they come back onto the battlefield. Or in the center, if there's fighting going on in the center. But yeah, I mean, this thing... nearly hit 1, but it's only got 1 kill. It's really not doing too well. ML20 is just not really worth it these days. I much prefer the B4 if I'm honest. Here we go, big push by Frost back onto the battlefield. Getting the recoup losses again. He's made really good use of that recoup losses so far. Stern's trying to close in on the Zis, but T-34 is well positioned, hidden behind the church from their kitten, doing a decent amount of damage to them. And this sniper, man, this thing's been really effective. 43 kills. Now 20 firing in this region. Oh, is that a second kill for the ML20? Oh, he's got 3 kills now. Oh my. Now it's paying dividends, but here comes the KT for Frost, skipping right past that Panther. Oh man, this could be really big trouble for Fortune. With only Soviet Tier 4 to deal with the KT, he could be in a big amount of trouble here. Going to have to rely on the SU-85.
Territory is falling into enemy hands.
He's got quite a lot of resources banked though. Now I imagine he's like, oh shit, not the King Tiger. Oh man, it's maybe going to wipe these conscripts. It's not chasing though. Perhaps he could have. Where is that Zis? Okay, it's in a good position to start doing some damage. These guys trying to hide behind here, try and stick in there until their grenades cool down.
Anti-tank gun is
Oh,
ready for action.
ML20's barraging. Oh, actually lands a shot on the Hetzer, does a decent amount of damage to it as well. Oh, nice grenade there. Could wipe those Vet 5 Sturms if he's lucky. But he's not. King Tiger's just charging in here against the Zis, hoping to wipe it. T-34 is coming in on the flank. No, he switches focus to the Hetzer. Maybe he's going to wipe the Hetzer. He's trying to chase it down. No, T-34 misses. Zis gets cleared. T-34 is doing some crazy maneuvering here, trying to outposition the King Tiger's slow turret traverse. Now we've got a Raketin on the flank of the T-34. That's in big trouble. Where's the other one? No, that's fresh on the field. And this is maybe going to be dead T-34. He's backing away as quickly as he can. Shrek here. And down goes the T-34. He managed to recrew that Zis. No, it's still abandoned. But he's got fresh Zis. And a fresh T-34. Going to try hold the line here. Doesn't have enough for the IL-2. T-34 is just diving in here. It's a lot of rockets. In fact, that's a double rocket. I think it's a double. Yes, that's a double Shrek squad. So that T-34 just died so quickly. Oh man, things are going horribly wrong. This can often happen when the King Tiger comes onto the field. Just kills everything. Just ripping through all of Fortune's forces. It's really, really looking forward to those Soviet Tier 4 changes coming through. A lot more effective against OKW's late game. Gonna get an AT grenade off it. Just gonna slow it down at the very least. Yeah, I mean, he's suffered a lot of losses. He just lost that conscript squad on retreat there. And Tiger's just ripping through everything here. It's just back up to full. So it's going after the Zis, which is very low. Going to get away to safety, but yeah, fortunately he's suffered a lot of losses. He's going for another T-34. Ambitious stuff. I think though Frost is probably just going to overwhelm him. He's actually managed to put down a munitions cache. Just desperately needs those IL-2s to keep these, just everything at bay here. And now Frost following that up with the Panzer IV. It's going to make life even harder for those T-34s. Those guards should just retreat, otherwise they're going to bleed like crazy from that tiny amount of health. So yeah, maybe if Fortune could get 3 T-34s, maybe he could overwhelm Frost here, but I mean, in the time it would take him to get 3 T-34s, he may lose the game. Really couldn't afford to throw those T-34s away like that. I mean, I don't really blame him. He didn't really throw them away. He took so many unexpected rockets with that second T-34 as he charged in with the double Shrek squad and the cloaked Raketin there. But yeah, when you see... Oh no, what? He's popping down the IL-2 now. Oh, but he wipes that squad and they drop the Shrek. Was that the double Shrek squad? Yes, it was. So all of a sudden, Frost has just about no infantry left. Look at his infantry force is very low. He's been sinking it all into armor. He's about to have a double Shrek squad again. A lucky weapon drop there. I suppose if you got 2 Shreks, it's not that lucky when one of them drops. Oh, that's going to be dead. I'm an engineer. Oh man, I can't believe they got away there. The IL-2's got shot down though, once again. A lot of Pintos now as well. KW already has a lot of anti-aircraft. Gotta be careful salvaging this ISG, and there straight away recognises the danger there, decides to cancel that salvage. In fact, he's going deep here. He doesn't have the munitions for the rocket barrage. It looks like he's going to try to kill it with his Panzer IV. Here comes the T-34, and we've got a Zis nearby. May be able to decrew it, but won't be able to kill it. T-34 is now backing away. Panzer IV is now backing away. T-34 is... No point in chasing it though, there's no way he can kill it.
Su-85 tank destroyer ready.
Su-85 now for Fortune. So he's going to go that route rather than spamming T-34s. Problem with the Su-85 though, very unreliable penetration. Really need Vet 2 before it can start dishing it out to the KT. And I don't know if he's got enough time to try vet it up. But I guess that's what he's got to risk it. He's just got to go, yep, hopefully I can just keep it alive to Vet 2. Otherwise I'm just going to lose this game. He does have plenty of targets to shoot at, will be very effective against the Hetzer and the Panzer IV even without Vet. There we go, opens up on the Hetzer. Oh, Hetzer extremely lucky there, that's this shot missing. Oh, but the T-34 gets, I mean the Su-85 gets it there, wow. There we go, that's exactly what Fortune needed to get back into this game. KT's also a bit damaged here, hasn't managed to repair that up yet. So it's going to come down to positioning, how this King Tiger does, how quickly it wipes this Zis. Looks like he's going for a frontal assault. He's coming in from the south with the Panzer IV. Where's the T-34? That's in the north. Here comes the P4. Trying to get around the side of the Su-85. King T working on the Zis. Not having much luck killing it though. Here comes the T-34 going to get the rear armor of the Panzer IV. But he's managed to cause enough dismay. Here comes the King Tiger, down goes the Panzer IV. KT still on the field though. T-34 trying to go in for the flank, but there's the Raketin in a nice spot. KT wipes. Su-85 now. T-34 is trying to flank it. He's almost, no, they're blocking each other. Maybe he's going to be able to get the kill here. Zis needs to fire. No, Zis is not being brought up. And the King Tiger gets to safety. Oh man! Wow! ML20 and IL2 being brought in. Maybe you get lucky scatter and it'll kill the KT. No. Oh man, ML20 almost killed that King Tiger. That is heartbreaking stuff for Fortune. King Tiger gets away on no health at all. Man, if only he had brought that Zis up as he was blocking with his T-34, may have been able to get the kill there. Oh man, I feel really, really sorry for Fortune. But he's going to get a triple cap running against Frost. And we are getting quite low on VPs for both players. Still got that ML20 working its magic. Oh, I mean, it's not really magic. 11 kills and probably 11 barrages. But working. We'll just leave it at that. He's going for another Su-85, probably the right decision. He's going to have to deal with some obers, and he looks like he lost his sniper somewhere in that last hectic engagement somewhere, so he's going to have a really tough time against these obers. King Tiger's back up to full already thanks to the Mechanized Regiment and 2 Sturms, both with upgrades. Yeah, both with the support package upgrade. The ML20 was trying to barrage in this region, not having any success. And hopefully No, he doesn't have any mines. No, he's got one mine there, but that is spotted by the support package. He's got doubles this and the Su-85, so now he needs a T-34 next. Act as a bit of a barrier. Try and soak a little bit of damage. So a lot of anti-tank now focused on the King Tiger. Look at how much damage is being done. At the same time, a lot of bounces. A lot of bounces. A lot of bounces. Oh my god, everything's bouncing here. They switch targets over to the Heta, a much squishier target. Probably going to knock that out. Yep, there it goes. King Tiger coming back in. King Tiger taking a lot of resist damage. No, but a lot of bounces again. Oh, is he going to try to chase it down with the Su-85? Just needs one more shot to penetrate. No, but it bounces. Su-85 late on the chase. He's in the focus sight mode as well. Very poor maneuverability in focus sight, so it's going to get away. Vet 2 Zis gets cleared by the Sturms. He's actually going for conscripts now. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Needs the T-34. What are conscripts going to do against this? Su-85's going in deep. No, he backs away. Oh man, that King Tiger's gotten away super lucky so many times now. He just cannot kill that thing. And man, when you're playing against a King Tiger and that happens, it is so frustrating. So hard to kill that thing. Looks like he's gonna try kill the Zis. Is this gonna be? No, he's gonna try salvage it. In fact. Oh, now Shreks. In fact, double Shreks. Su-85 perhaps going to go down here. He's trying to back away around the corner. Will it be fast enough? Oh, but the Shrek connects with that shrubbery. Let's deal with the Su-85 so it will get away. Oh no, he's going north with it. This is unusual. He's so close to Vet 1 as well. Not that Vet 1 really matters, I mean tracking. It's alright. Nice salvaging here by Fortune. These guys do have the thorough salvage as well, like you do on Scavenge. Su-85 back here in base, but so is the King Tiger. King Tiger's just about back up the field already. Fortune's got a lot of fuel now, but he's struggling for manpower. He's been bleeding quite a lot. He's suffering a triple cap now. He's getting very low on VPs. In fact, both players about to tick under 100. Oh man, this is so tense. But I feel like Frost has the just the better army at this stage. And House is taking out quite a lot of pop caps, so it's kind of, you know, disguising the fact that Frost actually has a much larger effective army, in my opinion. He's going for more conscripts, so he's going to rely on Zis's and conscripts. I feel like he needs the T-34, so I just need them to maybe try flank the King Tiger. I'm also looking forward to the heavy tank armor reduction on the rear armor. That will be a good change as well. Make flanking with mediums a lot more rewarding. Vet 3 cons should be able to win this one. And they do. So now they're maybe going to lose this at long range. Here comes the King Tiger, in fact. The Su-85 back up to full. We've got this in a decent spot. Manages to neutralize the center. King Tiger up to Vet 2 now. What is this coming up through the north? That's another Hetzer. Man, Frost has not given up on these Hetzers. And this is where you need the T-34, because if he had a T-34, he'd be able to force this Hetzer away from the north. But as it stands, with just conscripts, he's not going to stand a chance. And he's going to have a hard time getting to this VP in the south. But it looks like he's going to try to send some combat engineers down there. But yeah, Okay, now he's going for the T-34. But he's going to find out about this Hetzer very shortly, and that's going to force these conscripts back. VP is neutralized. He's going to try to hang in there, but Overs and the Hetzer up here. These conscripts stand no chance, even with their PPSH upgrade. Yep, and they have to retreat immediately. It's going to suffer a lot of bleed as well. 3 men down. With the Su-85 thinking about relocating to the north, that's a big mistake. Needs to keep that in the center to try and defend against the King Tiger. Needs to just send his T-34 up there. This thing just stands no chance of chasing the Hetzer down in this unconventional terrain. Oh man, he's sending his whole army up there. Now he's going to lose control of the center. This is really bad play by Fortune. In fact, he may be drained out here. He's got tracking activated. He's going to find the Hetzer, I think. But I don't know if he's going to be able to kill it. S-35 has rather poor accuracy on the move. He's doing pretty well so far. But he loses tracking and I think he's lost sight of it. No, he's got tracking again. He's got one more shot. Oh, but he runs over a mine. And he misses the last shot. Oh no. And that's Vet 2 now as well. That is the magic number for the S-35. Got a big push coming through the center by Frost. Oh man, that mine. I think he's... Oh, but he gets the overs and they drop the LMG. But this push through the center with King Tiger is doing a lot of damage here. Where's that Zis? This is up there in the north still. It's capping that VP, but it's getting so low on VPs. Fortune's in so much trouble here. You know, 20's reface to try and do some damage to the KT. So here we go. This is going to be the last stand. Su-85 trying to kite the King Tiger. Gonna have a hard time though with that damaged engine. Here comes the T-34 coming from the side. Gonna flank the King Tiger. King Tiger's trying to back away. Cruise shock though on the S-35. Got some Shreks coming in here. King Tiger combat blitzes away. He's too fast for that T-34 now. PPSH Cons though doing the damage against that double Shrek squad. Managed to save the Su-85. But the King Tiger still here in the center causing a few issues. It looks like it's going to be cleared. It does get cleared. Oh, but down go the Sturms. Oh, but down goes the Su-85. Don't know how he had sight of that, but there we go. This has been recrewed by those conscripts. And he managed to neutralize the center with the guards. T-34 though in the north trying to stop that cap. Oh, but he will be able to, but the points are draining against him very, very slowly here. Doesn't have Vet 1 though, so can't use secure mode. This is one of the times when secure mode actually comes in handy. King Tiger now trying to find that Zis. T-34 maybe trying to flank the KT. And it's coming in low, but the KT positions itself nicely, uses Blitz again. Gets away to safety. T-34 going to try to come in for the crush. Oh man, that's it. Goes to the ram. And that's the game. Wow, what a back and forth game here. Nice attempt by Fortune. I think, you know, once those changes come through, perhaps this strategy will be more successful. You know, the King Tiger nerf, no more Shreks, Soviet Tier 4 being a lot more useful. Probably this strategy will be a lot more viable, but unfortunately not today. And PPSH cons actually do really well against the STG folks. But yeah, man, what what a crazy game. Back and forth, unconventional play by both players, and real treat to watch. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.